Whatever happened to those predictabilities? The milkman, the paper boy, even TV. You miss your old familiar friends just waiting around the bed. What's good, interweb? I'm your man Q, back again with some of that geek news. Wasn't it 2014, 2015, or not that long ago, a few years ago, that everybody was predicting the doom and gloom of the whole video game industry? Now, fast forward a couple of years later, everybody literally and their grandmama got some kind of video game system that's either streaming and dropping, a console that's dropping, getting packaged into a mini situation like Sega just did, like, even though it's been out for forever, and we could have bought it at Toys R Us, and we could have bought it from the 99-cent store, or, well, you can't buy it from the 99-cent store, but damn it, the Sega Genesis has been out forever. But when it comes to the future of gaming, i.e. Apple and Google, and well, Sony has always still been in the game mix. They ain't going nowhere no time soon, because the PS4, no matter how great the Switch is doing, and I love my Switch, the PS4 is still dominating not only in the US market, but it's also dominating still in Japan and in Europe. It's got the trifecta, the holy trinity of money making. Stadia, which is the Google game that came out during the GDC, and well, did it really come out, and do we really know anything about it? Because, well, other than the fact that we know it's going to be streaming, and that some of the headliner people and developers behind the system have been in video games for over 20 years, other than that, the controller, which everybody was tripping about, doesn't look as bad to me as I thought that it was going to look, or at least as bad as some of the screens for it look at first. The prototypes and all the patents that were going down for the longest, it didn't look that bad. It actually looks like the Pro controller and the Xbox One controller, did a little that, and boom, the Google controller. I didn't know what Google was actually going to do, because by it being one of the top 3 companies, not only in America, here in the States, but in the world, I was expecting it to have some kind of functionality, not only with Google Chrome, but also with Google Home and everything that was Google. So if it had Google on it, I should be able to talk to it, game on it, and do that, and go on about my business. As far as Apple jumping into the whole video game market and industry, I only wonder what Steve Jobs would say if he knew that they were jumping into the video game industry. He'd probably rolling over in his grave, because he didn't even want Apple to jump into the whole TV market. And now they're jumping not only into the video game market, where they're gonna take a back page out from Google and Microsoft and Nintendo and PlayStation, because they're already been pre-established. I mean, I know that a whole bunch of people play games on their iPhones and iPads, and I do love that the functionality between the whole Apple Arcade will go through cross-platforms, but like I just said earlier, Google does the same thing already. But for both systems, my main question is, where are the games? If you show me some games, I might, go in my pockets, see what I got, get my rupees, my coins, and my rings ready, or at least save them up to get a system. But if it ain't no games, I ain't getting no systems. Sony decided that they're not going to be doing E3 anymore, and decided to bite off Nintendo again with their own type of direct called the State of Play. I'm just going to fast forward through this and let you know that the State of Play is really great. It was very entertaining, and woo, that Iron Man game looked good, even though a lot of the stuff wasn't actual gameplay. If you ain't got no VR, then you really don't care. It's like when Nintendo was making a whole bunch of directs with their 3DS games, and we wanted to see the Nintendo Switch. But as always in the web, this has been your man Q, your friendly neighborhood geek. If you did like this video, please make sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all things games, all things entertainment, all things anime, and all things geek. Oh, and by the way, what do you think? Is this going to be the future of gaming? Everything streaming? Should I really hold on to every physical game that I got, including The boo-boo ones?
Let me know in the comment section below. And next time in the web, peace!